United States called a Security Council meeting on the role of conflict in fueling food insecurity at a time when global food prices are rising. Secretary of State Antony Blinken announced $362 million in new funding for Haiti and 11 African countries, noting that grain prices have increased 8% since Russia pulled out of the Black Sea Grain Initiative and began bombing Ukrainian ports. The initiative was meant to protect food shipments leaving Ukraine and Russia.
Every member of the United Nations should tell Moscow, enough. Enough using the Black Sea as blackmail. Enough treating the world's most vulnerable people as leverage. Enough of this unjustified, unconscionable war.
But Russia, whose President Vladimir Putin recently met with African leaders and promised to send free grain to 6 of them, pointed a finger back at the United States.
It's hard not to notice that the amount of assistance provided by the US and its allies to the countries of the global south cannot be compared to what the West has spent on weapons in less than 2 years for its proxy war.
The World Food Program has seen its costs increase by nearly 50% in the last year, and funding for humanitarian assistance has not kept pace, forcing some hard decisions for aid workers.
They are struggling with critical funding shortfalls and are only able to reach 50% of the need. They are faced with the impossible decision of which half of the children can live and which half will be sentenced to death.
African countries are among those hurt most by rising food prices.
Mozambique calls on the Security Council to do all in its power towards achieving a cessation of hostilities in all conflicts that continue to claim human lives.
All Security Council members agree in principle food should not be used as a weapon of war. They even signed a statement saying as much. But today's comments suggest it will have little impact on those conflicts currently causing the most harm. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, the United Nations.